What's going on, guys? I've got a 2006 Honda Accord, and I'm going to use it to point out to you the important locations of the fuses and the relay for the starter. So to begin, let's head under the hood. The power comes from the battery, goes to the fuse box, and it goes through this 50 amp ignition fuse, goes through there to the ignition switch. So check that fuse out. The power goes through that fuse to your ignition switch. When you turn that ignition switch into the start position, it sends power to your starter relay. Your starter relay is located under here. You can't easily see it, but I will reveal it to you. So that right there, that is your starter relay. And you can swap it with these other relays if you so choose. But that's your starter relay right there, and if it's working properly, then it will click, it will send power from it, and from there it changes depending on if you've got an automatic or a manual. If you've got a manual, you'll have a clutch pedal here with a neutral, with the clutch position safety switch up here. And when you have your clutch pushed all the way through, the switch will close and it will allow the power to flow through it. So you can bypass that switch by just disconnecting it and wiring those two wires together with the paper clip. Now, if you've got an automatic like this one, there is another safety switch. It's on top of the transmission, and it basically only allows power to pass through it if the transmission is in park or neutral, and you can bypass this as well. If you are in park or neutral, then the power will go through that switch and it will go to the starter. The starter on this car is located under the intake manifold. And just a heads up, they commonly fail, so probably you need a starter. But this is your starter right there. And the trigger is this one right here. So this gets energized. If everything else is working properly and you're attempting to start your car, this is where the signal wire goes through to activate the starter. So you can disconnect this and check to see if you're getting power there when you're attempting to start your Honda. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any advice about troubleshooting the starter on your Honda Accord.